Children and babies are so cute. Tiny little fists, fingers, and toes. They are adorable and so small. However, children are not merely a smaller version of adults. They are indeed quite different. In relation to their body size, they need more fluids, more energy, and more air than adolescents do. But because they are more physically active, they are also more heavily exposed to a number of health-relevant contaminants. The child's still growing and developing body is more vulnerable towards the negative effects of harmful substances, which can lead to health problems later on in life. This holds true especially for infants. The newborn baby spends around 90% of its time indoors. Parents, especially new ones, want everything to be perfect for the new baby. New furniture, a newly painted and clean room with a pleasant temperature. But what a lot of people do not know is that these actions can be harmful to a newborn baby. Let us take a closer look at how these well-meant actions might do more harm than good. For most expecting parents, preparing the baby's room is of highest priority. In most cases, this includes painting walls and buying new furniture. However, wall paints consist of a variety of harmful substances, such as solvents, preservatives, plasticizers, as well as chemicals like formaldehyde and isothiazolinone. These substances are emitted over a relatively long period of time, sometimes up to several months. But solvents can lead to drowsiness, dizziness, headaches. In some cases, after long exposure and in high concentrations, even can cause cancer. Even though most wall paints these days are solvent-free, preservatives are still needed for stability and to prevent the paint going moldy. At the same time, they can be harmful by increasing the risk of allergic skin reactions. This doesn't necessarily mean that a child's room can't be brightly painted, but it is important when buying paint to look for low-emission and solvent-free paints. Some are specially labeled. For example, the EU Eco-label, or the Blue Angel, shows that these products have exactly these properties. Regardless of the paint you choose, try to get everything done at least 3 months before the baby is due, and during that time keep the room well aired so that any pollutants can evaporate. Pregnant women themselves should not paint, because the substances can harm the developing fetus. What kind of furniture, textiles, and carpets are necessary for the room is probably the next item on the parent's to-do list. A huge variety of products are available on the market covering all the special needs of children. However, again, some of these products emit many different kinds of chemicals, such as volatile organic compounds and formaldehyde. The concentration of one single substance is usually quite low and not harmful, but when furnishing a whole room with brand new items, the emission rates can easily reach a level of concern. Especially in a warm, humid room, emissions can increase even further. Formaldehyde can irritate eyes and mucosa and can cause cancer when inhaled in high concentrations over a long period of time. So what can parents do to create a healthier environment? Look for low-emission, environmentally sustainable or second-hand furniture. Low-emission solid wood rather than chipboard, which often includes harmful plasticizers. Wash all household textiles and baby clothes before use. Remove mattress packaging material and air the mattress well. Keep the room well ventilated to remove any emitted chemicals. Of course, a clean house is important for the health and well-being of the entire family. But what about the detergents, sprays, pastes, and disinfectants we use on a regular basis? In all these different cleaning products lurk lots of unwanted chemicals, chlorine, formaldehyde, perfume, solvents, and plasticizers, to name just a few. During and after cleaning, these substances can be inhaled or affect children in other ways, like cause eye, nose, and skin irritations, lead to allergies, and in high doses can be carcinogenic. What can we do? Use phosphate, preservative, and solvent-free products, which do not contain bleaching substances. Disinfection is normally not necessary in the infant's environment, so avoid products with the label disinfectant or antibacterial as well as with these icons. An all-purpose cleaner is normally enough to keep the house clean, and the EU Eco label will help you to find low-emission products. When possible, use liquid agents which are applied directly onto the surface, rather than sprays which increase the amount of chemicals in the air. And again, airing after cleaning can help to release unwanted chemicals. But how to properly ventilate? Good ventilation means opening the windows widely several times a day for several minutes. In summer for longer time periods, whereas in winter 2 to 3 minutes are sufficient. Cross-ventilation, opening windows on opposite sides, ensures an exchange of air between in and outdoors. While doing so, take care that the baby doesn't catch a draft. A tilted window is insufficient for good ventilation and can even promote mold growth. As air cools down, it contracts and its moisture condenses. Mold prefers humid surfaces and a warm indoor climate, especially with a poor air circulation. Some mold spores irritate skin and mucosa, and some even trigger flu-like symptoms, allergies, and asthma. As you can see, by being mindful of the products we buy and keeping our homes well aired, allergies and other diseases can be prevented. Together, we can create a better world by taking care of ourselves and the ones we love.